Wow, DN Supers have a well-rounded one. Yes, I know there's the Tilia in the room, and we're all not very happy with how that champ has been doing right now. But it has won a few of the times against the Rise.
The Grubs go to BNK, as you mentioned, and Bard is on the roam. Kellen maybe looking for some kind of setup. Pyosik is nearby.
They have
for that first blood. Yeah, I mean, the stun is going to come in, as will the long route to come through, but Pyosik is there, so no kill at least, no force of a flash for summoners.
That's... Yeah, they didn't get the dragon in exchange, even with the 2v1 in the bottom lane. I think probably just walk away. BNK's tendencies, you know, getting the better of them for a second there, I suppose, but they do make the right choice. And the dragon looks like it is going to go over here, however...
yeah, they're going to pressure Pyosik out. Apparently he gets rooted up, and now he's super low, and that's his W gone. Has to flash over the wall, but look at Vikla, he is in there. Wants to get on top of this Wukong, but instead, Pyosik will just get out. Still a nice trade for the side of BNK, as Raptor just run from top to bottom and picks up the dragon as they... okay, they're engaging on the closer now. But it does look like maybe they'll be able to get out of there. Kellen has different ideas, though. The double stun does come through, but now he's got a flash. Diablo also really low. Here comes Closer, jumps off the wall too early. And, yeah, I don't know. No kills. Both teams kind of failed at doing that.
I really think BNK should be a little bit more willing to just take small wins than trying to go for the huge wins, as Raptor in particular...
But instead, they will go in for the fight as Raptor's dead. First blood goes over to Closer.
Yeah. Let's see if this time Dudu can hit the ult.
Maybe if they bait clear in, which they absolutely will, as the Ignite is down, but I think Dudu is just fine. The damage is not enough for clear. It is pretty close, but Pyosik does get in there. Yeah, just baited into that one. It was looking good in the 1v1 if Pyosik wasn't there. Clear, no doubt, does get the win. And that's the way it goes, is now trying to engage here. A double stasis does come through, but Peter is buying a lot of time as the knockback does go on to Vikla, but continuing to trade is BNK. Duckdown makes his way over, and Kellen still looking for it to get the root down, and the ult comes out from Raptor, and that's enough damage to start pushing forward and take down Closer. And now even Pyosik getting pretty low himself, takes the big one, but he does get away.
Here. And it is a win for BNK. Gold basically dead even as Dudu.
He's got his flash, he is able to ult on over, but Clear also has the flash and the stun follow-up, so easy kill for Clear. He will collect that, up 25 CS, and now a kill on his laning opponent.
He had everything you really could have asked for as Ambessa. Hits the ult, has his dashes, has flash, and even has the lifeline from the Hex Drinker, and is still killed as his teammates are desperately trying to rotate up. Duckdown didn't have ult. I think even if he does, they don't get there in time. But that's the first turret going over. And Pyosik will try to grab a cross-map dragon here, as Vikla used his Realm Warp to get to the bottom side of the map. I think this time he has enough time, but it's not, you know, really a true fair cross-map, because Diablo's getting more plates, and the Herald is going over on the top side of the map. As BNK are definitely winning out the macro game here with the lane pressure they have. These small leads for the Corki and the Cannon really makes such a big difference when you can make these explosive plays and then take further control around the map.
Oh, and this time it's Hextech Soul, so definitely going to be fighting big time for those, and might put DNS in a rough spot where, you know, Saver's only on 2 items, but they kind of have to fight for a couple.
Vikla, nice dodge.
Yeah, and he's going to dodge that too.
Dodge.
The Ghost is very OP against these two champs that don't have the easiest, you know, point-and-click CC, unless Rakan's going to ult, which he did not. So Vikla just runs it off in that case. And Diablo's going in for a trade. Who could have seen this coming? As now, a bit of a trade in the jungle as well. Pyosik, not the safest Wukong we've ever seen, but we do have TP coming in. Root goes down on a Peter as well. And Clear, behind enemy lines, is just going to run in from top lane and take him down alongside a Raptor, alongside of this tier 1 turret, and now they just run straight into the bar. Oh no, DNS, this is not what you want to do. Trying to force the fight down a couple of members and just giving more over to BNK.
Starting to look like a bit of a disaster here for DNS in this second game, as BNK end up with another massive win in the fight. And I mean, we don't normally do, it's a regular season game that's best of 5. It's weird to think about Palm already here in game 2, but I think everyone's got their eyes on Diablo. But for me, man, it's clear his performance in game 1 was out of control.
And the entire map is theirs. As Dudu, again, does not get to survive, not even going up against the cannon, but doesn't really get to do much. As now they're looking for Diablo, who does look very caught. And we do have the Bard ultimate to come down with the Realm Warp, but Diablo's eating tons of damage. That's a shutdown for Pyosik, but here comes the flank as Clear is looking for it. Only really going to get Pyosik, but it's good enough. Goes over the wall, does Raptor. Gets knocked up into the air, and it looks like Closer is not very long for this world. As Duckdom also trying to run away from this. One auto gets it done, and Dudu even tries to ult in, but misses. And it's getting even messier, Wolf.
Dudu is having a bit of a rough one in this game. Really just not finding anything he wants.
And I think it's more of the year of Vikla.
And that, I think, might be the beginning of the end of this one. You know, there's just not a whole lot you can stand on here in this composition anymore.
The cannon is just unanswerable.
I mean, the gold matters a ton for the sides, right? And the fact that it's not playable for either solo lane or for DNS. But beyond that, I mean, okay, we're going to see one attempt.
Trying to get on top of Vikla here, who is going to Ghost and just kind of tank it all. And now he's just running away, and they're not fast enough. The flash does come through, as Closer had to use his own Ghost and Flash to make that happen. Gunblade and Dudu does not exist anymore, has to flash away himself, but instead, we do have Clear just kind of taking him down. One more Q, gets it done, doesn't even need it. As Clear with the solo kill.
Gotta spend so many resources to kill one solo laner on the other side.
We're trying to kill Raptor now as we have another Bard ult coming in. It's not a very clean game, but it's clean enough for BNK standards, they'll say. The shutdown does go to Closer, but Kellen's looking for his own kill. Meanwhile, Clear trying to take a 1-for-1 against Duckdom. Did not have to do that, but just kind of dies and gives 1,000 gold to Duckdom.
All right, well. But I think they like their chances of taking this Baron either way. I don't think that alone is enough to get DNS back in this game.
Yeah, you can see that DNS know this is going on, but Pyosik, he just did the blue. So it's not really like they have a good way to get in here, as now they see it in its entirety, as there's the Baron going the way to BNK, and Closer is just kind of dead. So
Game 3, Valdez.
Yeah.
And so am I, as this will likely be the push to break the base and maybe even end the game. We're only 23 minutes in, but they have pretty insane siege with this Rise.
Yeah, the Rise, the Cannon, the Corki, and the Bard. This is not, you know, KT's position where they were up 14K with like Akali and I don't even know what else they had.
You know, that doesn't seem like it's really going to be a winning strategy long-term either. Brush it under the rug, that 7,000 gold lead. Maybe no one will notice. Maybe we'll just survive.
I mean, they're trying to do, you know, the Sivir Talia in this case. The classic is Azir and Sivir. Just clear all the waves and survive for as long as possible. But this is BNK, right? It's not KT who are feeling like, oh, I don't know what to do. They will dive you, for better or for worse. As speaking of which, it's DNS that get the engage going here. Clear just going to Zhonya's, but the Wukong ult on top means that Clear is dead. At the same time, Dudu does go down, but that's a good trade, honestly, for the side of DNS. But now you don't have the quickness. That's a kill on the Bard, as they are taking quite a lot of turret shots. Like I said, BNK not scared to just do this, and it is not clean. But they might just get the win here, as a ton of damage goes into Duckdom, and they don't exactly get the win in the fight, but the Nexus turrets are down, and I think they'll win the game despite themselves, as Diablo is Valkyrieing in, and he will die, as the Nexus is going to go down, right? No, Raptor goes in, he's looking for the trade instead, and the Nexus denies him. So 2-0 to BNK.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.